Hey. I get it. You know what? It's hard. I just went grocery shopping for a few little light things. And the memory of thought came back into my mind about back in the day, when you had that companion, with you. And sometimes it can be hard when you're just adjusting to the new life, the single life, the life where, you got to be more hands-on, even though I've always been, excuse me, guys, I got allergies. I've always been pretty much very hands-on about my own stuff, but you can't help to think, sometimes, wow, it would be nice, but to have somebody, a companion or someone, but then again, you think to yourself and you say, but at a cost of what, though? At a cost of what? And then into new relationships, not knowing what the new person brings to the table, I would recommend definitely not rushing into anything. Taking your time and going day by day with your newfound freedom, aka lifestyle, because when we're vulnerable, sometimes people could be vulnerable, and then you could get some people that would take advantage of you because of them seeing that you are vulnerable, and sometimes vulnerability can make us do things that we'll regret, things that we don't want to do, that, we do, but we didn't really want to do. After we come back out from that, then we realize, oh, wow, what did I do? And that what did I do could be anything. And so, and I was just reflecting on that. I was just thinking about those things, because there's a lot of things in life that, can hinder our walk and trust in God, first and foremost. And being vulnerable can be one of them, So we have to hone in on our vulnerability. I got it right. And stand firm on the beliefs, and the truth and the promises that God makes to us, so that we can endure, so that we can stand firm and wait for what's next to come in our lives. But when we're rushing because maybe we feel like time is going by, and maybe we feel like we're running out of time. Maybe we're getting older and we don't see nothing in the horizons, but we don't know, because we can only see as far as our eyes can see. We don't know what's beyond that. Only God knows what's beyond that. Only God knows what He has in store and how the story will continue to unfold for us. So that's why I had a reminder to myself today, and I wanted to put it out there for you guys to remember to just wait on the Lord. Let's just wait. Be still is what the word said. Be still and know that God is in control, that He will make a way where there seems to be no way, and that everything is going to work out and unfold itself according to the will of the Lord. And I know, not everybody wants to hear this, and I'm not trying to preach, but I am in a way, because I'm just saying what was said to me this morning by the Lord Himself. Slow down, wait for me, don't go ahead of me, stay behind, stay right there behind me. Let me be in front of you, is what the Lord is saying. Let me be your guide. Because when we go off and we don't wait, we go off into the wilderness. We go off into a dark place. We go off into a place, a desert place where we don't know. It could be dry land, parched land. It could be a dense forest. But it's going to be hard for us to get out of that, because we're guiding and we're leading ourselves. Get it? We're not letting God be the guide. We're not letting him lead us, with Jesus, of course, always. But we're just taking it upon ourselves to be our own guides. And when that happens, usually a lot of things go wrong, in our lives. And then we'll be at a standstill because we don't know which way to go after that. So when we're thinking we're progressing, we're not progressing, because if we're not obeying, trusting, and letting the Lord guide us in our daily walk and in our daily endeavors, then we will be at a standstill at one point or another. So yeah, I just wanted to get on here and talk to my peoples, and whoever this message gets to their ears, that it may bring them some type of hope, some type of reinventing, if you will, of oneself, to know that, hey, let me just slow down. Let me just see what the Lord has in store for me. Let me just, take a minute and let him be my guide, so that I can see which way this story ends or this story goes. Isn't that wonderful? I hope you hear this message all the way to the end, and I hope you leave me a comment whenever you do come across this message one day in your life. And hopefully this message will help you. It helped me when I received it this morning, when the voice, the Holy Spirit that lies within us, that tells us and talks to us, said, hey, slow down. Don't get, all anxious, and don't get anxiety ridden, and let me be your guide. That's today's message. Let me be your guide is what the Lord is saying. Let me be your guide.